Anti-aging has always been a thing, right?
A penetrate to the heart of wrinkles to visibly reduce them.
Get rid of bags and dark circles under your eyes,
making your skin visibly more vibrant and young looking.
But have you noticed a rise in the amount of anti-aging discourse? And have you noticed a dip in the age of the creators and the consumers of this kind of content? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're good. Hope you're I'm in a different place. I'm at my sister and brother-in-law's house, so that's why the environment's a bit different. It also has decided to start raining, and there is a skylight thingy here. And so if you hear the rain, I'm so sorry because it is what it is. But I can't stand the rain. But I'm not gonna let it get in the way of this video. Okay, I filmed it twice already, and twice there were errors that could not be rectified. So let's hope this one goes well. Okay. Anti-aging, reducing the signs of aging, slowing down the aging process. It's always been a strong marketing message. Once upon a time, it was straight up, hey, we'll help you get rid of those ugly wrinkles. And it's since evolved, and we wouldn't dare say, ew, getting old is ugly. But now we see words like rejuvenate and revitalize and radiant and replenish. And we see phrases like growing old gracefully. And while that discourse was once reserved for women over a certain age, that certain age, I think, has now dropped drastically. And now we're talking about preventative methods to prevent the signs of aging before the signs of aging have even showed up. But why? Why? Why is this a thing? And why are the consumers getting younger? The answer to the first part is very simple, and we already know it, okay? It's the beauty standard, specifically the Western beauty standard, which typically tends to dominate, especially where media is involved. Relatively speaking, there's no denying that the closer you are to the ideal beauty standard, the better your quality of life. I shared some stats in some past videos, but beauty doesn't just improve your love life. It can mean a better career, better treatment from friends, family, even strangers, and it can even mean more leniency if you were to commit a crime. For women, at its most basic, the beauty standard is small, it's youthful, and it's white. And ironically, it doesn't discriminate. And what I mean by that is if you were to succumb or try to reach the beauty stand fully, even if you're not white, you'd aim for whiteness. Even if you're naturally bigger, you'd aim to be smaller. And even if you're old, you would aim to be young. And so there lies the answer. This made up beauty standard has decided that women are best when they are younger. And I say women because I think the general messaging around men isn't quite the same when it comes to aging. Like silver fox, anyone? Okay, simple answer. Sad, but simple. But what about the second question? Why are anti-aging consumers seemingly getting younger? And I'm a bit embarrassed to say it because at this point, I'm sounding like a broken record. But it's social media. Social media is why. That's my theory. You know I love a theory. I would say even more specifically TikTok, whose user base tends to be much younger than a lot of other social media platforms. TikTok has basically changed the definition of old. Where we once considered an older woman to maybe be a woman over 70, over 60, maybe over 40. Now it seems like on TikTok, if you're older than Gen Z, which is the dominant demographic on that platform, then you're old. I'm 29. Turning 30 soon. I don't know if I told you, but even I feel old on TikTok sometimes. But yeah, I racked my brain and I still couldn't figure out why or how that transpired into younger audiences consuming and creating this anti-aging type of content. And then I read something and it all made sense. But firstly, I do want to say that there's something I've noticed on TikTok, yeah, which I find so intriguing and a little bit like dystopian. And it is the huge amount of consumerism, the crazy amount of consumerism. I might do a video on that because it's wild. How many times are you going to try and sell me this thing? Are you a shop? Are you a creator? Are you an influencer? Or are you just a woman in a house? What's going on? Anyways, that's a video for another day. But with that being said, I did see a quote by someone called Ashton Applewhite. They're the author of a book called This Chair Rocks, a manifesto against ageism. That's a great name. And he said this. He said, no one makes money off satisfaction. Have I not been saying this? He said, when natural biological transitions are pathologized and problematized, people make money off them. Please, I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. He said, no one makes money off satisfaction. When natural biological transitions are pathologized and problematized, people make money off them. That in itself is another video. Ooh, let me write this. Let me write these down. And I think that's the answer, or at least part of the answer. Anti-aging consumers are getting younger because the younger your customer, the longer your customer life cycle, and the longer your customer life cycle, the richer you, the provider of the solution of the problem for the consumer, the richer you'll become. Like, we've been known about this. And yeah, like I said, it's another video, it's another topic that's been on my list forever. But capitalism! Capitalism has gone so far now that it's not enough to just sell you solutions to existing problems, pain points like aircon, or toothpaste or a veggie chopper. It's not necessary, but everyone chops vegetables. Hey, here's a way to cut that time in half. No, it's not enough to sell those products as solutions. Now they have to create problems and sell you the solutions. And if you really want to make coin, if you're really smart, why not create a problem around an insecurity that you already know has plagued women for centuries? Because God forbid a woman be ugly and grow old. Wherever will her value come from then? And if you're really savvy, you'll recruit young TikTokers to make fun, engaging content on a platform that is renowned for making anything and everything interesting, from folding your laundry to clearing out your pantry to flipping, crushing a can. And voila, you have TikTok accounts run by 20-year-olds promoting anti-wrinkle straws and tape for your face and things that blow air up your nose when you sleep. Okay, rant over. If you agree with my theory, then there we have it. That we know why the audience seems to be getting younger. The consumers, the creators seem to be getting younger. But is it an issue? Question mark. Is it an issue? And this is where my neutral nature kicks in, because I think it depends. I think it depends on whether this sort of interest comes naturally to you, and if and when it becomes unhealthy to you. Key phrase, to you. I know people personally who, even without social media, even before social media, were into this sort of thing. They were really big on skincare. They'd be open to cosmetic and non-cosmetic procedures, Botox, fillers, all that kind of stuff. And when you talk to them, you find out that it's probably because, I don't know, maybe their parents are into it. Maybe it's something that they were raised on. Maybe it's their profession. Maybe it's just something that's in their day-to-day. They, from what I see, don't stress about it. It doesn't cause them stress or anxiety. It's just part of their life. It's just normal. And then you have people like me, who just recently in her early 20s discovered double cleansing, who doesn't even know what retinol is, so don't ask. I'm just not a natural consumer of these things. And so whilst I do become more interested, I think sometimes I notice a subconscious fear come over me the more I consume this kind of thing. Every day I'll say, today I'll start my gua sha routine. I'm noticing drooping in areas that I didn't even pay attention to a year ago. I'm sleeping on my side, and then I remember, wait, TikTok said I should sleep like a mummy to prevent that line on my face from forming. And because it's not the norm for me, it can become more stressful to think about it constantly. And so if you are like me and these are not things that you normally think about, and you find yourself overthinking about them and it's kind of like impeding on your life, then maybe it's not healthy for us. And basically, I think this applies to anything. Like, unless there are actual health implications involved, I just don't think we should be like fear-mongered into caring about something just because, in the future, you might have laugh lines, Like, I genuinely do want to care more about my skin. I genuinely want to fix my posture. I want to start a gua sha routine. But the minute it becomes an obsession, the minute it becomes something that plagues and takes over my thoughts, I need to call it quits. Because there are so many things. There are so many things that need and deserve my brain space, and this can't trump them. This can't take that space. Whereas if you are somebody who can healthily implement these creams, these treatments, these whatevers, and it doesn't stress you out, in fact, maybe it brings you joy, maybe it's your way of relaxing, maybe it's your way of self-care, then knock yourself out. Go forth and prosper. I think very rarely is there a one-size-fits-all solution or answer to a lot of nuanced things. And so that's why I think self-reflection and being self-aware is so key to life, and you just act accordingly. One thing I'm sure of, though, is that the beauty industry is wicked. It's wicked. It's done a number on us, okay? I'm both a hater, but I'm also a consumer, because look at me here with my makeup and my hair slicked back. Like, who am I? Anyways, it's a complex issue. Let me know what you think of this topic, okay? Have you noticed it? Is it just me? Have you noticed all the preventative aging, anti-aging, aging stuff on social media? Let me know what you think of it. What did it mean for you personally, those around you, etc., etc.? As always, leave a comment down below. If you're not subscribed, 50% of you, then please consider subscribing. And yeah, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.